NBA history, the Golden State Warriors have etched their name as one of the premier franchises, synonymous with success, dominance, and an unparalleled brand of basketball. However, the current landscape paints a starkly different picture. With a 17-20 record and the 12th seed in the Western Conference, the Warriors find themselves in unfamiliar territory, grappling with inconsistency and a string of disheartening losses, notably a 35-point defeat against the Pelicans and a staggering 40-point setback against the Raptors. The collective disappointment has raised a critical question. Who is to blame for the Warriors' descent from perennial contenders to a team struggling to find its footing? In the midst of the Golden State Warriors' tumultuous season, one name has found itself intertwined with the narrative of disappointment: Draymond Green. Once heralded as the defensive heartbeat of the team, Green is now facing the brunt of blame for a myriad of reasons. The absence of Green, stemming from a suspension, left a discernible gap in the Warriors' defensive schemes. His unique ability to anchor the team's defensive efforts was sorely missed during this period, affecting their overall performance. Green's on-court conduct has come under scrutiny, particularly due to altercations with Rudy Gobert and Jusuf Nurkic. These incidents not only raised questions about his temperament, but also prompted concerns about their impact on team dynamics and morale. Beyond the statistics, Green's impact off the court is equally significant. His involvement in suspensions and altercations has not only affected team dynamics, but also cast a shadow over the Warriors' season. Addressing these behavioral concerns becomes imperative for both restoring team chemistry and Green's standing within the organization. In the intricate tapestry of the Golden State Warriors season, a narrative of unexpected challenges has emerged, and at the center of it is Klay Thompson. Long revered as one half of the Splash Brothers alongside Stephen Curry, Thompson's recent performances have raised eyebrows and prompted a closer inspection of his role in the team's struggles. The blame falls on Thompson for a notable lack of efficiency, a departure from the sharpshooting virtuoso who once defined himself as a Splash Brother. Examining Thompson's season statistics paints a vivid picture of the challenges he faces. Averaging 17.1 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game, shooting 42.8% from the field, and connecting on 38.5% of his three-point attempts. A comparative glance at last season's stats further underscores the decline, with Thompson averaging 21.9 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game, shooting 43.6% from the field, and connecting on 41.2% of his three-point attempts. This statistical regression, particularly in points and shooting percentages, stands as a stark reflection of Thompson's struggles, impacting the Warriors' offensive fluidity. In the blame game surrounding the team's woes, the spotlight has turned to Klay Thompson, and the hopes of witnessing the resurgence of the sharpshooting virtuoso now rest on his ability to rediscover his shooting form and reignite the Warriors' offensive brilliance. Another figure facing scrutiny is Andrew Wiggins. Once touted for his all-star level performances in 2022, Wiggins has seemingly fallen short of expectations, prompting questions about his role and contributions to the team. Wiggins has failed to maintain the all-star level he showcased in 2022. The anticipated progression in his game has not materialized, leaving fans yearning for the dynamic play that once elevated him to such heights. Expected to be a two-way player, has faced criticism for a perceived lack of effort on the defensive end. The Warriors, historically known for their defensive prowess, need Wiggins to contribute significantly on both ends of the floor. As the team's third offensive option, Wiggins' current offensive statistics are notably underwhelming, with an average of 11.7 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 1.3 assists per game, coupled with a 41.8% shooting accuracy from the field and a 29.8% success rate from beyond the arc. Wiggins' offensive impact has been far from what is expected. As the Golden State Warriors navigate a tumultuous season, the spotlight of blame extends beyond the players to the head coach, Steve Kerr. A coach with an impressive track record, Kerr now finds himself under scrutiny for perceived shortcomings in player development and rotation decisions. Kerr's rotations have come under question, particularly when deploying lineups with Chris Paul, Stephen Curry, and Klay Thompson simultaneously. This configuration, while formidable in terms of star power, has raised concerns about its defensive capabilities given its undersized perimeter. Kerr is at fault for not maximizing the potential of emerging talents like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. Both players, seen as crucial pieces for the future, have expressed discontent with their roles and playing time, creating a challenging situation for the Warriors. The reported dissatisfaction of Kuminga and Moody with their roles and minutes underscores a potential lapse in player development strategies. Kerr's ability to integrate and nurture young talents within the team's game plan has become a focal point of criticism. Scrutiny extends to the front office, particularly focusing on general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. The expectations were high for Dunleavy to bolster the roster around Stephen Curry, but the perceived shortcomings in player acquisitions and trades have led to disappointment among fans and analysts alike. In the role of general manager, Dunleavy's performance has come under the microscope for several reasons. Firstly, the decision to trade promising young talent Jordan Poole for an aging Chris Paul has not yielded the anticipated results. Paul's performance has fallen short of expectations, raising questions about the value of the trade. Moreover, Dunleavy's approach to utilizing assets like Moses Moody and Jonathan Kuminga in potential star-acquiring deals has been criticized. The missed opportunities to pursue stars in the market, such as Domantas Sabonis before his move to Sacramento or the expiring Pascal Siakam in Toronto, have left a void in the Warriors' roster that many expected to be filled. Adding to the critique is the reported lack of activity in the trade market as the deadline approaches. The absence of significant moves or reported efforts to strengthen the team further amplifies concerns about Dunleavy's ability to navigate the intricacies of the trade landscape and position the Warriors for success. The gaze of blame extends to the highest echelons of the organization, the owner, Joe Lacob. While traditionally owners are not directly involved in day-to-day basketball operations, Lacob's role in appointing key decision-makers comes under scrutiny as the team grapples with challenges. As the franchise owner, Lacob is seen as a figurehead responsible for setting the tone and expectations for the front office. The critique centers around the perceived lack of urgency and assertiveness in addressing the team's current struggles. The absence of Bob Myers, combined with the team's current performance, has fueled speculation about the effectiveness of this transition and whether it aligns with the high standards set during the Warriors' glory years. The blame directed at Joe Lacob, the owner of the franchise, extends beyond his day-to-day involvement to the choices made in key leadership positions. The absence of a sense of urgency and the effectiveness of recent leadership transitions have become focal points of discussion as the Warriors and their fan base grapple with the team's current struggles. Blaming Stephen Curry feels like an unconventional stance, given his iconic status as the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors. However, in the realm of leadership, even the most revered figures must bear some accountability. While Curry's individual statistics, averaging an impressive 26.7 points, 4.7 assists, and 4.2 rebounds, highlight his consistent excellence, the narrative shifts toward his role as a team leader. As the face of the franchise and a two-time NBA MVP, Curry's influence extends beyond his on-court prowess. The expectation isn't a negative reflection on Curry's performance, but rather a call for enhanced leadership. In times of struggle, leaders are tasked with not only maintaining their own high standards, but also galvanizing their teammates. Curry's positive demeanor is undoubtedly a crucial aspect of his leadership, yet a more assertive and urgent approach could potentially serve as a catalyst for the team. While the statistics underline his unwavering commitment, a slight shift in leadership dynamics, with a touch more toughness and urgency, could potentially inspire a resurgence in the team's collective spirit. Putting blame on Chris Paul during the Golden State Warriors' struggles involves assessing the expectations that accompanied his arrival. While acknowledging that Paul is undoubtedly in the latter stage of his illustrious career, the scrutiny stems from the anticipation that his veteran leadership and playmaking abilities would provide a substantial boost to the team. The disappointment surrounding Paul's performance centers on the stark contrast between the team's expectations and the output delivered. Throughout his career, Paul has had a transformative impact on every team he's been a part of, elevating them to new heights. However, with the Warriors, the anticipated positive influence hasn't materialized as expected. While his statistics remain respectable with 8.9 points, 7.2 assists, and 3.8 rebounds, they fall short of the impact that was envisioned. The team had hoped for more than just numbers. They expected a seasoned floor general who could guide the team through challenging moments and serve as a stabilizing force, especially considering his history of success with previous teams. Now I would very much like to know your opinion on the subject dealt with in this. Leave us here so we can interact if you agree or not. This video will stay here. If you liked, do not forget to enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell not to miss any video here. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Now at the end, YouTube will recommend some videos from our channel, so go ahead and watch them all. Until the next video, peace to all.